It's the one where Sakura is first finally taken over by, I guess,
Oh,
the
that one.
Heaven's Feel 2. The one that came out like a year into 2 years ago. I think it came out 2019.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm
Heaven's
s-
Feel 2, Lost Butterflies, the 2019 one.
okay, that's the one.
January 12th, 2019. Release date was, actually no, what does it say? Oh, premiered in Japan, January. United States was March 14th. Huh. I'm waiting for the next one. The next movie, because I don't know where I've seen it from, but they're making a movie based around, like, the time that the main character, I guess, in FGO spent in, Camelot.
Oh yeah.
With, the Lion King.
Yeah,
Rather
they're all.
than,
I find
yeah.
it funny that they're going backwards with the fate, the Grand Order part.
Yeah.
Like, oh, let's start from Babylon, go to fucking Camelot, and then go to the beginning.
Yeah. I forgot there's a series for Babylon, isn't there?
Yeah,
I haven't watched that yet.
we'll see.
Probably
It's
should.
probably the only part of the series where Gilgamesh isn't a faggot.
Yeah. That's something I should probably watch,
I
because I've just
mean,
been putting it
Zero, he
off.
wasn't that bad. He wasn't that bad. He was arrogant, but he wasn't like actually a douchebag.
I guess he kind of has a reasoning behind why he is arrogant, though.
I mean, no, he's like one of the few characters that's like, yeah, I'm arrogant, but it's because I'm better than you.
It's rather similar to that other
Yeah.
thing with the projection.
And it's like, what do you mean by that? Literally summons a fucking rain of holy weapons.
Yeah. And if I remember right, there's only a couple characters in the series who could full-on rival that. Like, in terms of just, like, strength or something.
Yeah, just in terms of being able to fight him, basically Arthur with Avalon. Iskandar barely made it. He just got respect from Gilgamesh in the end.
Yeah.
Hercules in Archer form is basically the grand servant for Archer, though.
Good name for a horse.
Yeah.
So, shall we
And then there's Hassan of the Mountain.
Okay.
Trying to remember Sakath also is actually one of the few characters that actually slightly scares Gilgamesh.
Which character?
Sakath?
Sakath? Oh, yeah.
Kukulin's teacher is one of the few people that actually scares
She has,
Gilgamesh.
it's like a weird pronounce her name. I searched up, it's like Skyhawk or something like that. Her
Yeah.
name's supposed to be pronounced like Skyhawk.
I wonder what all this means.
Yeah, the
They look hastily scribbled on the
It's the
ground.
same as
British.
for Ereshkigal,
yeah.
the goddess of, if I remember right, the dead for Mesopotamian
Yeah.
era.
There's Kegel. It's basically just due to like familiarity with the mythology. It's usually pronounced Sakath, but there are other ways to pronounce it, like everything.
How do you pronounce it?
What the hell is that?
Sakath? Sakath? Okay. Yeah.
But like everything, there's different ways to pronounce it, and just leads to more confusion.
Yeah.
Do you think it's
But yeah, she was Kukulin's teacher and has the ability to basically summon clones of the fucking Gabolg.
Yeah. And that makes her really scary. But that's also really cool that she can do that.
Yeah, she was going to teach Kukulin how to do that, but he kind of bitched out in the end.
Oh, what? Oh, summon the multi-beast? Yeah.
Yep. Like in the original Tales, she was going to teach him how to do things like that, but in the end he kind of became a captive. The whole scenario of how she ended up becoming immortal and everything happened.
It could also be the fact that she was completely kicking butt. Like, to the point where, like, she was hard on him, if I remember right.
Yep, she was extremely strict as a teacher, and he eventually left anyways. It
Yeah.
didn't help that she was immortal and he couldn't even kill her in the first place.
Yeah. I honestly wish I summoned her when she was available.
But our base version was at least available as long as there's a banner.
And what, FGO?
Yeah.
As long as there's a banner, you said?
I think her base version is anyways.
You mean the Lancer?
Yep.
Because I have her, I have Scatty.
Yeah.
So if I were to give you a little rundown on the characters who I have right now for the mobile, the characters who I'm probably the happiest with, the character I've been trying to get for 4 years, Jeanne Alter. I have her
Yes.
NP gain at level 5. And I'm currently working to level her skills as well as her up to 100, because she's the next character I'm going to take to 100. Because I've already taken Okita Soji. I think that's how you say her name. Alter.
Okay,
The
yeah,
alter
yep.
ego. Yeah, I took her to 100. So they're the two characters I'm going to take to 100. So an Avenger and an alter ego. And that's because right now I think my alter ego has 14,495 attack. So she hits hard.
Yeah. I've always enjoyed John, just because she's probably the best kind of tsundere.
Yeah.
It's not like the overused version, it's more like tries to act tough, but then the second
Yeah.
master comes anywhere near, she just fucking loses her shit.
Yeah.
Like, she doesn't accept it at first, but then she just fucking can't deny it anymore, so she just loses her shit every time they're near. It's like, John, what are you doing? What the fuck are you doing here? So
Which
yeah,
one? Do you mean
you.
alter or do you mean normal?
Alter. John's
Okay,
base
yeah.
has big cis complex.
Okay, yeah. Because my bond level for alter is not very high, I don't think.
If you, which, you have Okita, right?
I have both. I have both Akitas.
Oh, okay.
Normal, the Saber is level 90. No, she's 80, could go to 90. And alter is 100.
When I lost my account for FGO, so like I had to stop.
Yeah.
I had all of both versions when they had it for the round table. Like I had
It's rather similar
Berserker
to
and
something
normal Lancelot.
Oh, I would like to get Berserk Lancelot, but I don't care for the Saber Lancelot, and I don't intend to get him.
Yeah.
So for me right now, the thing I kind of find the most funny is that level 80 Artoria Saber, 70 Artoria Lancer. I've got 70 Alter Rider. I've got her Saber Alter at level 40. The only one I do not have is the Archer for Artoria. And I would have all the normal Artoria forms, unless you're counting Mysterious Heroine.
But
I don't have normal
as
X
she says herself, she's not Otoria, even though she's lying.
Yeah, because I have Mysterious Heroine XX, so I have the Foreigner version. So I do have her, but I just don't have the other two. I don't have the Assassin or Berserker. So I got quite a few characters, though. Like, quite a few high-level characters and quite a few 5 stars. Most of my setup is 5, actually. Musashi Miyamoto, I've got Nero, Caster, Tomaimo Lancer. How do you say her name?
Which one?
Shootin' Doji.
Shooting Doji? Yep.
Yes, I do have her.
Yeah, that's.
Minamoto. Yeah, Minamoto. No Raiko.
See, you know what the most hilarious thing is?
What would that be?
Finding finding different animes with historical referencing and games with different referencing,
Yeah.
and seeing how they interpret stuff.
Yeah.
So, like, have you ever played Samurai Showdown or Warriors Orochi?
No. Sounds familiar though.
So, are Dynasty Warriors?
Yeah, it does sound familiar though.
So, like, Nobunaga in those games is, like, super... He's still a dude, but he's, like, super over the top.
Hunting dog. Can't see.
Yeah.
Like, he just overplays his role as the Demon King, as he calls himself.
Are you alright?
Yeah.
You might say so.
Like, he'll be all super theatrical when he enters, like, "Behold, the Lord of Hell! I shall take you into the gates of the underworld."
Yeah.
And that kind of shit. And I
Yeah.
find it hilarious. Then you have, like, fucking Fate, which he turns into a girl that has unlimited gunworks.
Which one? What did you say their name was?
Nobunaga?
Nobunaga? Okay, I do not have them then.
Yeah. So in Fate, she's an archer, and she makes a bunch of guns.
Okay.
Basically like how Gilgamesh makes swords and shit.
She does with guns.
She makes guns. Yep.
I'm trying to see what characters I have, which would be kind of interesting to see, like someone make another version of. I know they've made versions of Jean, of normal Jean.
Yeah.
You have Grand Blue, which has Jean in it, and you have another one which is actually legitimately just based off of Jean. I can't remember its name though.
The only, like, repeating theme with John, though, is, like, she's always a cinnamon roll. Like, you cannot corrupt her no matter what, and,
Yeah. Yeah,
like, when she's not in combat, she's always like,
extremely
let's do our
loving and
best.
caring her and all that. Yeah.
yeah.
I have
But
her
then there's a
Archer,
few
too.
versions.
Which is like the
Where
perfect
she
example
is-
of that.
Yeah, then there's combat version of her where she just turns extremely ruthless in some versions,
Oh yeah.
A sea monster
which is perfectly fine.
like a Karen.
Oh, by all means, yeah. So it's a good change.
Yep.
Another security measure. Damn it all.
While doing this, I'm currently sitting here fighting with myself in Witcher 3.
Man, then another thing with just lore-wise, John Alter has like a severe inferiority complex,
Does she?
which is why she's a tsundere. Like, there's all kinds of comics and dialogue about her, like, commenting that I'm nothing but a copy. Well, that she's nothing but a copy.
Oh, that Jalter is?
Yep. Jalter has, like, a severe inferiority complex to John. Which adds a nice little bit of flavor, which is, like, instead of just being a tsundere for no reason, she's, like,
Yeah.
hiding that. Yeah. That's one of the things I liked about Fate a lot, is they have so many fucking characters, but they didn't stop them from, like, making them really fleshed out.
Yeah. And just the different, like, ways of acting for a lot of the characters is what's nice about it. Like, you have characters who are, like, normally, like, really laid back, and you get their alter egos, which is completely different.
Yeah, it's not like just coin flip either, it's like they're just a completely different version.
Yeah.
Like, you have Emiya. Like, have you seen Emiya Alter?
Trying to remember which one that is.
Adult Shiro version?
I think so.
Guy with white hair and red coat.
Yeah. Yeah. I
So,
know. I'm
His
trying to
alter
remember what his
version
alter is.
uses... Yeah, it's basically the same, but it's all scarred up in black and has guns instead.
Oh, no, I've not seen that.
Yeah, they're basically both edgy as fuck, just one of them has at least some values that make him human.
Well back.
Yeah. It's kind of like the same for,
Yes.
I guess...
And?
He hates
I'm
being
trying to say her name without screwing it up. I'm just gonna say Skahak, because I can't... I forgot you said
Yeah, it's
her
fine.
name already.
You can just
But-
call her Scotty. They basically
yeah.
become the same person anyways.
Or Yeah, but
Thought you were
it's her pupil. It's his alter, like his alter ego and his normal. Like they're the complete opposite of each other, as like said, like how he's well, however he acts. Then you watch him in the game as an alter, and he's completely lost all values of humanity.
Are you talking about Kakulin and his alter?
Yes.
Yeah, like the alter version rarely uses the spear and just uses brute force and the tail.
Yeah, and he's like, and he's lost all values as a person, like all human values.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like that's the kind of situation. Trying to think of who else is like that.
Kelby.
I have been keeping track of like a lot of the new characters they add too, and it's like if you compare like all of the different versions of Gilgamesh too.
Another
I mean, like Kid Gilgamesh or Caster Gilgamesh.
Yep. I like how people always comment that Archer would beat Caster in a fight.
I mean, from Unlimited Blade Works, or
Yeah, like
Archer
the
Blade
the Archer version from like Unlimited versus the Caster version from Grand Order.
yeah.
People will always think like Archer would beat the Caster version, not realizing that
very portal.
the Caster version's far more patient, would
You should be pleased
tire the Archer one out before just beating the shit out of him.
still wonders why
Yeah.
I hate to be teleported.
we must
And the funny thing, he would enjoy it too.
Yeah.
Sure and safe.
Like both kid and adult version of Gilgamesh hate the middle version.
Which is the middle of the Archer?
Yep. That's his like teen to mid adult.
Okay, so the one who's still like,
grown awfully quiet.
Is that bad?
I guess you could say like more like completely arrogant than anything really.
Yeah, they're basically young one is still completely innocent. Adult one doesn't even have like a superiority comp.
Sorry. I got kind of distracted because I was told by a friend that I was about to meet an enemy who's going to be really annoying to fight in Witcher 3. I'm fairly sure I just met it. I'm sorry.
Wait,
Yeah,
which
I
one
know.
do you... Oh, you're playing Witcher 3? What do you
Yeah.
right now?
The Golem. For the first time.
I'm so sorry for you.
I don't know how I'm supposed to hurt it either. I'm just smacking it.
Oil and heavy attacks, it's your only hope.
Okay, so heavy attacks is gonna work at least. I don't think I
Yes.
have. I don't think I have oil though. Shoot him with a crossbow. Just do it. Ow! Ow! Okay, that was not a much obliged. Stop it. Please stop. That was not nice. Like, no, legit, he did the charge forward where he just swings both of his arms, like, in a, like, large, like a large W shape. And I went from full to basically nothing. I highly doubt you could block him, can you?
I mean, it's not a good idea.
I'm checking to see if I have oil or something to use. Inventory. I have no potions or oils. I have one potion, but it's a potion of temporarily lowers the required level of all items by 2. Yeah, no, I can't use that because I don't have any weapons above my level. This is problematic. But I'm sorry, what were you trying to mention before about Gilgamesh?
Oh yeah. So, adult version and young version hate the Archer version because of how arrogant he is. It's like young version is still completely innocent, like kind of like Prince, like kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like really young prince, like really bubbly and friendly.
Like really friendly, like isn't completely arrogant or
Like there's
hateful
also
or
been like
anything yet.
dialogue and stuff that has proven that he is also like super overprotective of the Chaldea master.
Oh, who is Gilgamesh's?
Yeah, young Gilgamesh is like super overprotective.
It's like how if you like look at like Tamaimo, not normal Tamaimo, but Tamaimo cat. Tamaimo cat is like that exact like representation of that.
Yes, like super
Like,
bubbly
she's
but extremely overprotective.
extremely protective. To where Tamaimo cat would be ready to kill and die to anything to protect.
Yeah. Then there's the adult version, which has a very big. He doesn't have like a superiority complex. He just has a king complex because he finally knows. Yes.
He finally realized
Like-
that who he is or what he was born as.
Like you'll even see it in like the anime and stuff, where he's like actually being extremely fair to everyone. He's being like strict but fair.
Yeah,
That would be that. I knew we'd manage.
yeah, I understand.
And then there's
exactly.
his abilities. Like he more summons like wands and stuff as a caster, but he's
Yeah.
shown like the ability to. He still has the ability to use Aya,
Beforehand next time.
My intuitions are fine.
but he'll more prefer to use basically combine the beams into larger blasts.
Yeah.
Yeah, fun stuff like that.
He's dead. The
I've some very good feelings
dude is
about
dead.
you, for instance. In several domains.
Have
he died.
you fought the churl yet?
You do. Any
What?
Depends what you
Have you fought the churl yet?
No, I don't know what that is.
Think
Was
of
that was that the big thing I was told to worry about?
there is a very large bull-like creature. It's not the big cow that you cow glitch.
Here, let's say this. I'm near the beginning of the game.
Okay, you should be fine. It shows up around like halfway.
Like I'm at the when I say I'm at the beginning of the game, I mean I'm at the point where do you know that cavern you're in that has all the poison?
Yes, I think
The
I
one
do
where
know.
you
Yeah.
where you after you just meet the witch? Yeah, I'm back there.
Okay, yeah, you should be fine. Like the first churl you should fight is like in Skellige. Think of like a very
ow, 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 ow.
think of like something around the size of that
I died.
that
The
golem,
gargoyle.
but that it likes to run at you.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Let me see if I can
You're trying to think of any of the other characters who've got a fairly fun backstory to them or anything like that from this. 'Cause I'm currently looking at the characters I have. So, oh! I didn't realize she's finally classified as a 4-star character.
Oh no, it wasn't a
three.
churl, it's called a short.
Because MASH used to be 3-star, now she's 4. That's awesome. But, 5-star characters who I currently have that I could name off. I need to look at her name actually. Abigail Williams.
Oh hey, you have her.
I have Drake. I think this is Med B, right? Yeah, I have Queen Med B. I have Ishkander? No, not Ishkander. Ivan. Ivan the Terrible. How do you say her? Bradamante?
I don't think I've seen that one.
Bradamante. It's a female lancer, and she's supposed to be one of Charlemagne's knights.
Oh, Charlemagne's,
Charlemagne,
okay.
yeah, there we go. She's one of his
Actually, I'm not that
knights.
familiar with Charlemagne's stuff yet. All I know is like Astolfo and
Yeah, she's one of the
main
5
guy.
Shiki.
Okay, I just sent an
Ryugi.
image of what you'll be fighting later.
Looks fun. But yeah, no.
Yeah, they're very strong, but they're also like AI wise, they're like extremely stupid. Like you can bait them really easily.
Okay. Ryogi Shiki. I have her saber. Let me find it again. Hold on, because I accidentally scrolled down a little bit farther than I meant to. Sigurd. Nope. Sigurd. Yeah, Sigurd. Sieg. He's not the same one that you know, I think. He's not the 5-star one. He's a 5-star still, but he's a saber. Who I don't think is a Dragon Slayer. I don't think he's classified as one.
Oh, okay.
Here, what does it say? Deal significant damage. Deal significant special attack damage to a single dragon enemy. Great hero of the Volsunga saga, hailed as the king of warriors. The stories of his tragic end evolved and spread throughout the world in the epic poem. Not even going to try saying it. Oh. Okay. So it says that it said it's unclear whether he and Siegfried are the same individual. It is also unclear whether or not he or Siegfried are the one who killed the dragon. But it is possible that they both killed a variant of the same dragon, is what it says. So meaning Sigurd and Siegfried could be the same person, but they may not be. Is what the game classified as. As said, I have Jean's archer form. What is yours? I'm butchering these names, but that's fine.
I mean, that's you pronounce them way better than a lot of people I've tried to get into Fate.
Katsushika, Hokusai.
Katsushika. Okay.
The painter and foreigner.
Oh, okay, yeah. No.
I got her. I have Mordred, which was a lucky summon, because you know those one turn summons you get to use?
Oh yeah, that was
I used one of those and I got Mordred from it. I have Skadi.
Like I got a fucking Albedo on Genshin Impact for a single draw.
Yeah.
I was like, I fucking hate this game. I fucking hate this game. Click on the single draw, get Albedo. I was like, oh my god, I changed my mind.
Everything I said.
Exactly.
Artoria Rider, or Artoria Lancer. Artoria Alter Rider. I have Artoria Normal Lancer. Ershkigal. I have BB. I have not Tamamo Cat, she's not 5-star. Minamoto Raiko. I have John Alter. Shuten Doji. How do you say this one's name? Brynhild?
Brunhild? Yep.
Yeah.
Brunhild, yep.
Artoria Normal, then of course the two Okitas, Tamamo Lancer, Nero Caster, and Musashi Miyamoto. They're the 5-star characters I have, apparently.
I knew we'd manage.
That's so? Make sure and tell me before.
And the one character who I want, because apparently there's you're able to get 16 grails in this game. So there's a single character who I want to take to level 100. I just need to wait for her summoning event to be available.
Alright, what are you asking?
I waited for a single character to be available to summon a 5-star, but I need to wait for them to become available. And that's Nero, the Bride Nero.
Best waifu Nero.
Yes, especially since she's really strong from what I've used of her, from the friends I have who have her.
I mean, knowing the series, Nero is actually like 8 different types of ridiculous, just straight like strength-wise.
Yeah.
So do you know about like the skills beyond like Noble Phantasms and stuff? Like what they actually do in the series?
Oh, what their Noble Phantasms do beyond that?
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Kinda.
So take Nero for example. You know, like her whole like skill set does.
Yeah.
Not to worry. We'll get there. Teleport
So
over
like how Imperial Privilege can give her any other skill for...
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you mean that. Yes.
And how basically her Noble Phantasm, anyone that's stuck in her with that gets sapped of their strength, and she gets all that strength.
Yeah.
You know, she's literally like 10 different types of ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like there are like the whole fucking in the anime where Gawain was able to break out of that super easily. That was both a fluke on plot armor and the fact that her master wasn't able to give her enough mana to fully charge it.
Oh, you mean the dude that was in Last Encore with her? Yeah.
Yep. That was like that would have been a complete fluke.
Because I can't look at her strict Noble Phantasm, but I can look at the caster one, which is classified as anti-personnel. But oh, I'd never realized it was apply in nor invincible on top of increased NP strength. That's fun. But yeah.
Wild Hunt. Definitely.
They destroyed the Mage's sentries. They didn't
Uh.
go for a friendly chat with the elf.
Well, you know, I know what you mean by saying that she's on another scale of being, like, stupidly strong for what she is.
Yeah.
Who she is.
Froze them before they could attack.
But yeah, there's like Fate in a nutshell is basically you can easily compare it to like Smash Brothers, where everything's broken so it's balanced.
Yeah.
Like I tried to explain to someone that doesn't really barely watch Fate, like about Rule Breaker. Have you heard of that one yet?
Sounds familiar.
From Unlimited Blade Works, the caster's Noble Phantasm.
The White Frost.
Okay, yeah.
How it's basically Noble Phantasm, but lets the user defy the laws of physics, basically.
Yeah.
And they're like, so, they could do this and this and this. I was like, yeah. 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 It's like one of the few things that, just due to plot armor, was the only thing really restricting it. Like,
Yeah.
lack of creativity and just...
The one Noble
Plot armor.
Phantasm, I would love to see them add to, like, the actual series. Just because, if you watch the game, from what I watched someone say, if you want to watch enemies just, melt, then it would be, Jalter. Jalter just
Oh,
melts
yeah,
anything. I
yeah.
would love to see them add hers to the,
Yeah, if they go the path they're going with Grand Order, they might actually do that.
because I would love to see her add to it, because her Noble Phantasm melts, from what I remember watching. Or from what from what the people said about her.
Plus, if they like animate her on in Grand Order or the anime,
Yeah.
there are going to be so many new fanboys for her. It's not even be funny.
It really wouldn't be.
Like, I already like her a lot.
Which is, to be fair, though, she's a really cool character.
Like, she's a really cool character, but like, the amount of people are just gonna be like, "Oh, white-haired girl, that's really scary." Okay, time to simp.
That is very true, yeah. It'll just be, like, several, like, 1,000 new people simping for her. Which could lead some really cool things from that, but could also lead to some really stupid things as well.
Good things is more fan art like this.
I'm assuming you sent a little fan art of her?
Yep. Like, I was that's actually what I have for my background because I think really captures how badass she is at the same time.
It really does.
From what I understand from the dialogue too, like high bond, Jalter also gets like super overprotective.
Oh, does she?
Yeah, she gets like mildly to severely overprotective. Like when she starts admitting that she loves Master.
That she really cares for the character.
Yep. She basically also starts mildly threatening that if anything were to happen, she'd kill everyone.
Yeah. The one thing I really want for Jalter, even though I'm never going to be getting it because it is currently not available, I want to get the skin for her, the Shinjuku skin.
Oh yeah.
But I don't know if they're going to be releasing that event anytime soon.
They usually redo events like every other year.
Yeah. So I just need to wait for that event to come out.
Yeah. They...
Because it wasn't until just the other day that I actually got her.
Like, Nasuverse with, like, that whole part, they like their events, but they also don't like permanently locking people out of stuff, so they usually redo a lot of stuff.
There are some events that I don't know if they're going to be bringing back, but some
of
those
there's
events,
like their Christmas event where like they cycle through.
And occasionally they will bring entirely new Christmas events too.
Yeah, like how one year they had a Christmas Saber, another one they had a Galter. They might bring back Saber, or they might do a different one entirely.
Well, if you think about it this way, this year for they had two Christmas events this year. They had who were they? It was crap. The one was the 5-star rider. I don't remember her name.
Is that
She's like the Mesopotamian woman or something like that.
Oh,
that has blonde hair, has like a lot of face paint. Has like
Great deal of power.
really large like the thing on top of her head.
Just don't faint on me.
I don't remember her name.
Quetzalcoatl?
I can search it up real quick. Hold on. Or let's see if I can look through my friends list to see if I have a friend who has her. So the people on my friends list in this game have a fairly good, has some fairly interesting characters. So nope, none of you. The one thing I need to work on in this game is is upgrading skills. But that's also the biggest issue I have.
Kind of off topic, but I severely love the fact of how little shit Cyberpunk gives about being like socially correct.
How so?
You have like middle of the street. There's fucking porno ads.
Oh yeah.
Like they're not even like mildly censored either.
Oh dear. Quetzalcoatl.
Quetzal? Okay, yeah.
Quetzal?
I figured.
Yeah. Her. They had her Christmas event.
I also heard of a new character they added, Estrella.
Estrella. Let me go to someone real quick and look.
Like, looks like a really fucking tall, blonde-haired chick.
Yeah, I'm heading to someone real quick to look. Summoning info. Do you know what star she is?
I think she's either 4 or 5 star.
There's Anastasia. No. I like how Jeanne d'Arc can actually be summoned in the story summon, thankfully.
I mean, it does make sense.
Yeah, but it doesn't make much sense that you couldn't do it with Jalter then. But she is story based.
Oh, that is true.
Because you can get a Mei assassin from the story summon. And you don't see him in the story at all, if I remember right. You don't see Atalanta all three either. Yeah, because that's all the 4 stars. So I didn't see her.
I sent a picture of what I could find.
I'm about to just save this real quick and just end the stream, because... Or, like, not ping game than anything.